Hi, we're back from the Chicago VMUG with vBrownBag talking to the users. Right now we've got Charles. Charles, introduce yourself.
Yes, my name is Charles Beuge with the Maury Corporation out of Woodridge, Illinois.
Great. And so tell us a little bit about what you do.
Sure. My title is Research and Development / IT Special Projects, and when people actually ask me what with regards to computers that means, I simply say yes. My company, I do pretty much everything across the board. I do virtualization, I do networking, phones, email, whatever's necessary at a given time.
So tell us a little bit about your environment. When we spoke just prior to this interview, you mentioned that you had a little bit of a smaller shop. So
sure. Yeah. These VMUG events are fantastic in that I love hearing about the large enterprise deployments and whatnot. My company, on the other hand, when it comes to virtualization, we're a very small shop. We have 3 Dell R610s for ESXi hosts, one of which is almost always powered off because we don't have enough VMs to run across all 3, and we only have a single SAN. We're going to be implementing a second SAN very soon, but for now, when it comes to big picture, we're definitely not big picture. We have our environment, and we really don't need much more than that, which just goes to show you that we took approximately 30 to 35 physical machines, compressed it down to effectively 2 hosts, and our company still has absolutely tons of room to grow from a processor perspective and from a RAM perspective. We just needed storage, hence why we're getting the second SAN very soon.
That's awesome. You know, yeah. I think it's fantastic that that you're able to come on and kind of talk about that a little bit, because I think the smaller environments kind of get lost in the shuffle a little bit with you know, with the big things that everybody's doing. Is there a particular technology that you may have seen showcased in for larger environments or larger deployments that you think is going to be really beneficial to your environment that you're looking at?
One of the things that my company is doing is we are looking at potentially going to more cloud stuff, just for the reason that we want to have stuff more universally accessible. We want to have more people being able to access information from their mobile devices, and it's just becoming a world where working from the office is becoming relatively passé, because with high-speed internet at the home, you don't need to be actually in an office. It's going from where you can work at home 1 day a week to where you're going to be going into the office 1 day a week. That flexibility makes things easier for families, it saves on gas, it just makes everything so much simpler overall.
Yeah, I think that's a message that we're seeing a lot more from VMware and from users like yourself.
Definitely.
So, last question,
sure.
Home Lab being given away here at the Chicago VMUG. If you win it, what are you going to do with it?
I have a small lab already, and I would definitely like to expand on that. I am working towards my VCP with the intention of going to at least VCAP as well. Where I go beyond that, I really don't know, because there are just so many different technologies out there, not even just in the VMware world, but in the other world, that are so fascinating, and there's not enough hours in the day to be able to do everything. I would like to expand my lab to be able to start looking more into VMware, and then also be able to play with other things and how it integrates into a virtualization environment.
That's a great use case. Hopefully you'll win it. Thanks a lot, and best of luck on your certification pursuits.
Thank you.
All right, well, we're signing off from the Chicago VMUG.